The story of Prophet Yaqub, Jacob. Prophet Yaqub, Jacob, the son of Prophet Ishaq, Isaac, and the grandson of Prophet Ibrahim, Abraham, was a noble prophet of Allah. He was chosen to continue the legacy of prophethood in his family and was known for his strong faith, patience, and devotion to Allah. Early life and family. Yaqub was born into a blessed family. His father, Ishaq, taught him about the worship of Allah and the importance of righteousness. As he grew up, he became known for his wisdom and sincerity. Yaqub had a twin brother named Esau. According to Islamic tradition, Yaqub was chosen by Allah for prophethood, while Esau took a different path. When Yaqub was young, he traveled to the land of his uncle Laban, where he married and had many children. Among them was his beloved son, Yusuf, Joseph, who later became a great prophet. Yaqub and his sons. Yaqub had 12 sons, who became the ancestors of the 12 tribes of Israel. However, he showed special affection for his son Yusuf, as he saw great righteousness and potential in him. This favoritism made his other sons jealous, and they plotted against Yusuf. One day, his sons took Yusuf to the wilderness and threw him into a well. They then returned home with a false story, telling their father that Yusuf had been devoured by a wolf. Heartbroken, Yaqub wept bitterly and turned to Allah for patience and guidance. He never lost faith in Allah's mercy and continued to pray for Yusuf's return. Years of patience and suffering. As years passed, Yaqub's sorrow deepened, but his faith never wavered. He became blind from excessive weeping over the loss of Yusuf. Despite his suffering, he always advised his sons to trust in Allah's wisdom. One day, after many years, news came that Yusuf was alive and had become a powerful ruler in Egypt. His sons, who had gone to Egypt in search of food during a famine, discovered Yusuf's true identity. Feeling remorseful, they returned to their father with the good news: reunion with Yusuf. Upon hearing that Yusuf was alive, Yaqub's joy was overwhelming. Yusuf sent a shirt to his father, and when Yaqub placed it over his eyes, his sight was miraculously restored by Allah's will. He then traveled to Egypt, where he was reunited with Yusuf. The moment was filled with tears of happiness and gratitude to Allah. Yaqub spent the rest of his life in Egypt, surrounded by his family. Before his death, he reminded his sons to remain steadfast in their faith and worship only Allah. His legacy continued through his descendants, who carried the message of monotheism. Lessons from Prophet Yaqub's story. The story of Prophet Yaqub teaches us the power of patience, faith, and trust in Allah. Despite suffering immense sorrow, he never lost hope and always turned to Allah in prayer. His unwavering belief in divine wisdom serves as an example for all believers to remain steadfast in times of hardship.